Welcome, Capricorn. At Astrologically, we believe the planets do not predict your future, they reveal your true potential. And Capricorn, as we enter the final 6 months of 2025, the universe is ready to pour into you every ounce of abundance, recognition, stability, and healing that you've so patiently and quietly worked for. You haven't just survived the first half of the year, you've built through it. You've kept going, kept rising, kept showing up, even when the foundation was shaky, even when the answers weren't clear, even when it felt like you were the only one carrying the load. You didn't quit. And now, the universe is aligning a wave of blessings so deeply rooted in purpose. You'll look back and say, that's why it took so long, it had to be perfect. Capricorn, you are entering your season of reward, and not just in one area, in every area. Let's begin with July, as the Cancer new moon gently illuminates your 7th house of partnerships, agreements, and soul contracts. This month marks a rebirth in your relationships. Whether it's in love, business, or friendship, you are attracting connections that mirror your maturity, your truth, and your growth. You're done playing small in love. You want emotional depth, shared values, and aligned visions, and this lunation brings exactly that. If you're partnered, this energy could bring a new chapter, engagement, reconciliation, or deeper intimacy. If you're single, a soulmate connection could appear seemingly out of nowhere, but it won't be rushed or chaotic. It'll feel peaceful, and that's how you'll know it's right. Meanwhile, Mars enters Gemini, energizing your 6th house of work, health, and daily structure. This is where you shine. Your work ethic levels up. Your time becomes sacred. You get laser focus on routines, discipline, and the details. Whether you're starting a new project, shifting careers, or finally organizing the chaos, you'll find momentum here. This is where your Capricorn superpower long-term consistency kicks in. And this time, the rewards come faster than expected. As we shift into August, Leo season ignites your 8th house of transformation, investments, intimacy, and shared resources. This is powerful energy. You may receive a financial gift, investment, opportunity, inheritance, or unexpected abundance through others. You're being supported in new ways, not because you need rescuing, but because you've earned trust. This is also a deeply emotional and spiritual time. You'll be peeling away any fear that's kept you guarded or disconnected. You'll start seeing intimacy as strength, not a threat. Let yourself open. Let yourself receive. Jupiter in Gemini is still blessing your 6th house, which brings expansive energy to your work, health, and habits. If you've been wanting to start a wellness routine, build a business, or commit to personal development, the stars are saying, now is the time. Then comes September, your moment of realignment and restructuring. Venus enters Virgo, your fellow Earth sign, and activates your 9th house of learning, publishing, travel, and expansion. You're seeing the bigger picture now. You might enroll in a course, start writing a book, take a long overdue trip, or finally give yourself permission to dream bigger than your past limitations. This is also a perfect time to teach what you've learned. Share your knowledge, lead with wisdom. Your voice has impact now. People are listening, and the universe is blessing you every time you step into your truth. October brings a cosmic shift with a Libra solar eclipse, landing in your 10th house of career, legacy, and public image. This is huge, Capricorn. You've been preparing for this silently for years. This eclipse brings a fated shift in your work life. A door opens, a title changes, a reputation is reborn. What you're known for begins to evolve. You may leave something behind, a job, a role, a relationship with status, but only because something greater is waiting. The spotlight finds you now, not because you chased it, but because you became the person worthy of it. If you felt overlooked, this is your correction season. The praise, the recognition, the promotions that are coming. And as we flow into November, Scorpio season activates your 11th house of community, dreams, and future goals. You begin attracting people who align with your purpose. You're no longer interested in cliques or surface-level circles. You want soul-led collaborators, heart-centered friends, mentors, and students who understand your mission. This is also when a long-held dream may suddenly take shape. A vision board becomes reality. A hidden hope comes alive. Something you once put on pause because life got in the way starts moving again. And this time, you have the wisdom and support to sustain it. Finally, we arrive at December, your personal season of power. The sun enters Capricorn, lighting up your 1st house of identity, confidence, and rebirth. This is not just your birthday season. This is your energetic reset, You're no longer holding back. You're no longer doubting your light. You're no longer playing behind the curtain. You're stepping forward into the authority you've always had, but now truly own. This is the time to launch, rebrand, move, declare. The world is watching and you're ready for it. There's a quiet confidence in you now, a certainty, a peace, because you know that everything is finally aligning. Capricorn season also brings Mars into your sign, adding fire, passion, and divine motivation. You'll feel unstoppable. But this time, you're not running on stress, you're moving from alignment. You know when to push, and you know when to pause. You're in rhythm with the universe now. And that is where the magic lives. So, what's unfolding for you? A career breakthrough that redefines your legacy, financial expansion through aligned opportunities and support, relationship healing and powerful new soul-level connections. A spiritual awakening that softens your guarded heart. A total rebirth in your identity and personal confidence, clarity on your path, peace in your process, and divine momentum. Capricorn, these last 6 months aren't just lucky. They're sacred. They're what happens when someone refuses to settle, when someone keeps showing up, when someone puts in the work even when no one's watching. The universe has been taking notes, and now it's your time. You no longer need to prove anything. You no longer need to fix everyone. You no longer need to carry it all. You are allowed to receive now. You are allowed to rest now. You are allowed to be celebrated now. Say it with me, Capricorn. I am ready to walk in ease, purpose, and abundance. I receive every blessing aligned with my highest timeline without delay, without apology, and then watch what happens. Watch what happens when you finally say yes to joy. Watch what happens when you stop surviving and start sovereignty. Watch what happens when the most reliable person in the room finally becomes the most radiant one too, because it's your turn, your time, your destiny.